Hello, my name is Callum Gallagher. I work at Ramside Hall Hotel as a duty manager. I've just finished my level 2 licensed hospitality and I'm about to embark on my level 3 licensed hospitality. The BII in Charnwood have really helped my career within the hotel. Obviously started in housekeeping, then progressed to customer service, then was made trainee duty manager, and now I'm a duty manager within the hotels.
Meeting Callum was a challenge. It was enlightening, and if there's one learner that as a training officer you home in on and you know that is a rough diamond, that would be Callum.
Working with Jackie and Tracy was fantastic. When I first started, I was a bit apprehensive about undergoing it and I didn't really want to do it.
Going on the apprenticeship, he was stubborn. He was a little bit, I don't know why I'm doing this. But when we introduced him to his training officer, Jackie Walsham, the light was switched on.
Callum started his apprenticeship, was a bit apprehensive. He was quite a vocal one of my learners, but it was hard to kind of grasp that relationship with Callum with him being quite apprehensive. But it was amazing to see how Callum grew throughout his apprenticeship.
He then became very much aware of where his career aspirations were going to take him. He became hungry for what he wanted to do, and that was to be a hotel manager.
He took things seriously, he grew up a lot, he understood the importance of achieving his BII level 2.
Jackie showed me the way and basically said, this is what you're going to get out of it at the end of the day. So I knew that this was the right path to go down, and I wouldn't be where I am today without Jackie and Tracy.
Callum did have difficulties with his technical certificates, couldn't grasp the exam process, but again, you know, all learning's different. We used to sit and we used to have support where Callum would take seriously his exams to the end that he passed all 10 tech certs, which was excellent. So I think on how we managed Callum's apprenticeship with working in the busy hospitality industry is on a one-to-one basis. We would make sure that everything was planned. We would make sure he was given the support of his training officer as well as his support of his employer.
Also, during my apprenticeship, I achieved Employee of the Year, Rising Star, which is part of the North East Hotel Association, and I won Apprentice of the Year. When it got announced, BII Winner of the Year, Apprentice of the Year, I was just sitting in a world of my own. I didn't even realise that my name had been called out. But then, once it sank in, I was over the moon. I was so ecstatic, I couldn't believe that I'd won it. But at the end of the day, it was all down to Jackie and Tracy with all the help they gave me.
To see his face light up with disbelief that he'd won that award was just immense, amazing. To turn around to his training officer and see her pride, her belief come out in a case of I told you so, was just the best feeling for that day. Nobody can top that.
I was so proud. Obviously a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into his apprenticeship, a lot of support. Callum showed at the beginning of his apprenticeship where he wasn't, you know, too interested. He kept getting a bit demotivated if he didn't pass that exam. But a bit of support and help through myself as well as Tracy. It was amazing to see that he would sit with me for hours on end. He would help, the support, and he got through it, and I'm so proud of him.
Personally, that was the best day of any training officer's or any area manager's career. To see a learner achieve an accolade of that level out of over 100 applications nationwide was just heartwarming.
Well, I'm now 22 and I'm hoping somewhere along the line I can progress into hotel management to get higher. The advice I would give to any future apprentices is go ahead and do it. It's fantastic. When I first started, I didn't really want to do it, but then once I finished my level 2, I was eager to get started with my level 3, and I obviously just can't wait to progress further and see how far I can take, obviously, my licence.
His example would be determination, commitment, self-belief, self-confidence. He had none of them on day one. He just thought he was another member of the Ramside team. he now believes he can make a difference. He believes that if there's anyone that can change anything, that's in your hands. His career path shows anybody that with just time, effort and self-worth, you can change the world. And he has certainly changed the world for a lot of people, including myself, including Jackie, his training officer. He is absolute, this little rough diamond has now got a sparkle.